Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Hello again, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a while since I made my last video. Had some health issues going on, but thankfully I'm doing much better now. So I wanted to hope to get this rolled out to you guys, preferably right before Valentine's. So I'm gonna try my very best to do that for you guys. Really want to do this V-Day set for you guys, and I normally do one side first and then show you guys the other one, but today I'm kind of just kind of a little behind because I've been doing a lot of things actually, but anyway, welcome if you're new and you hadn't seen a newer video yet. Welcome to all my friends out there in the Overlook Bay community. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for joining. Okay, so we're starting here with the most important part, and I cannot stress this as much. It's so important to start with your foundation, and here it's gonna be your nail prep for your nail bed. So, you know, it's kind of like when you're painting and you're painting a house and you need to prep and prime before you actually paint. It's kind of like that with nails too. It's very important, and if you don't take the time to do this step, I cannot stress enough, it will fly off, it will not stick, you'll have lifting problems as well. Part of that is also due to technique, and as you do this, the more you do this, the more you'll get a better understanding of how close you want to get. That cuticle right here all around is what needs to be pushed back as well. After being sanded, you're gonna want something to push it back, whether that's one of these guys, whether it's you can use there's like a little sanding tool that does that as well. I think I have that on one of my videos. I'm not showing that right now at the moment. I'm actually using this tool right here. It's kind of a double-sided one. It has that and a little gem in there. Hello, gem. Okay, so we're gonna push this back, and like I said, I normally do one side first, show you guys what it's gonna look like, and then I show you on the other side. But today really wanted to show you and get this thing going. So you guys are going to be with me creating from the very beginning. So we'll see how that goes and how long this video is actually going to be, because I really don't want it to be too long, but I also don't want it to be too short where you're not actually learning what I'm doing. I did try to get close up here. I hope you can see this, how I'm pushing back. Okay, so you see this right here? You're pushing that. Okay, and when you feel, you're gonna feel a little bit of a sensation as it pulls back. That's gonna be your eponychium. When you do that, you're pushing the eponychium, and then this is the cuticle area here. Okay, all right. So as we get ready here, we have buffed the nails, we have primed them up. Now we're gonna actually use a primer, and my absolute favorite is the Mia Secret Extra Bond. You can get this on Amazon. I've featured it in other videos before, but like I said, if this is the first video you're watching, of course you're gonna want that information. Okay, so that's my first step here. I'm gonna put one all around, one coat for everyone. And then I'm going to go in with a second one coat. Sometimes I just do one. Today I kind of felt like, sure, let's try two. And because normally people do two, I do one, and it seems to work well for me, but I'm going to try two and let's see if it's any different. Alright, so here we have the two coats of it. This is not, you're not going to put this in the UV lamp. This is just an air dry, so you're just going to put that on, and then you're going to grab for your base coat, and when you're doing any kind of gel polish or gel nails or polygel nails or acrygel, you're going to want to do this step, okay? You're going to need the prime, and then you're going to need a base coat. So here we go. We're going to go here very carefully. You don't want to get this on your fingers because when it cures under the UV, it's going to burn. We don't want these chemicals on our actual skin. It's not meant to be there. Okay. And how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good day today. And if it's not doing that well, I hope it gets better for you. Okay. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to stick this in the lamp for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back here. So I kind of already figured out what I want to see in this set, and I really wanted to incorporate these little guys here that I got. Look at how cute that is, the little spades. Okay. So I'm getting my I'm using this acrygel here in glitter pink by Shunshi brand. This is one of the AliExpress brands that I use. And I'm doing this pink. Very nice, cute, glittery. But then I'm also, I want to incorporate clear because I want to add some fun little things in there, and that will show up best with clear. And I'm going to grab, right now I'm going to use a small brush just to get in there. I'm just going to be using this one right here, dipped in alcohol so that I can move the product around. So remember, when you're working with polygel and these nail molds that I'm using right here, it's really the easiest way to do this process, because I feel like you have so much time to perfect it as much as you can before you cure anything and it's all said and done. But if you saw that, I kind of just did that. I smoothed it out in there, and then I'm gonna grab any old tweezer that I have at home. I like using tweezers to help me pick up these little decorations. Here, we're gonna put that, squeeze that in there. And then I also want to add some hearts. Let's go in with the hearts. Yay. And so we're going to see that on the other side. And you want to shove those little hearts in there and any of these decorations that you're using, because it needs to be really deep in there, and then that way you can cover some of this, because what you don't want is to have that part without the gel touching the nail, because remember, this side that I'm touching here and I'm maneuvering is the side that's going to be on your nail, and it won't stick to these little decorations. So that's why they need to be really deep in there, and also it looks really cute. But that's the idea, and that's why I went with clear at the very tip, and you might still be able to see it in the pink too. Okay, so let's see how that goes. I'm going to use that on this one here. I'm going to slightly touch down, not too hard. Just place it and then cure it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so far after a minute, this is what we have to begin with. This obviously isn't the final look, but this is going to be our base. And you can, it's hard to see the spade in there, so I might have to do one with just spades. And don't worry if when you pop off the nail mold, this guy right here, after curing it, if you still have this at the tip, you're just going to file that down. So you're going to get your file and just take that away. Oops, sorry. Yeah, you're just going to file that down. And first you want to see. So you're angling it, you're filing, angling, and filing and angling. So if you see it like this, you know, and then like this on the other side. So you're filing it to get that angle there. Okay. Now, you might have to go back in the sides a little too. That's okay. Okay. So there we go. And we'll keep working on design after, but this is what we have now. Take the dust off. There we go. That cute little stuff floating in there. I love seeing the floaty stuff in. Okay, and now I think on this one, no, this one here, this is where it fits. I'm gonna do, let's do all clear and then with all the little things inside. I think that'll be fun too. Because I don't like doing my sets all exactly like monochrome, but if you like a certain style and you want to just do them all that way, you're more than welcome to do whatever is your preference. This is just my preference. I like changing things up a bit and just, you know, have it part of the set but not all exactly the same. So last time I think I had a little too much. You don't want to go too little on the polygel, but not too much either, because you don't want overflow. Okay, so I have my brush again, dip it in the alcohol. By the way, I'm using 91% alcohol. And that's the best thing that I can tell you to use, because it's cheap and it's also disinfecting. You know, it's keeping everything clean as well. Okay, so we have that. Pushed the product evenly and dispersed it, and now we're going to pick up some of these. And I just used and I like to do them randomly too, because that's part of the fun. We want some hearts facing up, we want some facing down. Now for this one, since I didn't put way too much gel on there, I'm going to go in with one more layer, or just a little bit more, just to cover. Remember, we don't want that part, the decoration part, to be touching the nail. We want it to be webbed inside of it. Okay, dipping the alcohol again and spreading that kind of across it, kind of over it, kind of wanting to get the design, those little guys, like deep in there, and so that the polygel or the acrygel is what's touching the nail, and that's what we want. Okay, so I'm pushing that in, embedding it, making sure that there's clear on top of that so that it's smushed in there. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with the second one. I'm going to place that, and you don't want to overthink it. Just place it. Don't push too hard, and don't, you know, just push enough so that you feel like it's grabbing onto the nail, and then you're going to go in and cure it. So here I'm going to cure this for another minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've cured that. I actually went for 120 seconds, so 2 minutes, and that's cured. I'm not gonna stop and file every single one until the very end, because I want to get through this as quickly as I can so that I can edit this for you guys and have it out on time for you guys, okay? But I will show you how I file it at the end, just not each one by one. So I'm digging the little spades in there and the little hearts. I love this. Okay, thinking I want to do like an Alice theme. I think that'd be kind of cute, like an Alice in Wonderland. I actually do have some stamping plates that I got that are Alice in Wonderland, so I think that'll be really cute. And then on this one, I kind of want to do, I don't think I have a red. I might have a red. Alright, let me go see if I can find that red real quick, because I think that would look really cool. One sec. Yay, I found the clear jelly red. Perfect. Okay, I'm using this Rosalind Poly Nail Jelly. And I think I did a video before on this one too. So, if I didn't explain this before, when you do get your nail molds, make sure that you check for sizing to make sure they fit, and you want the side walls to be covered and not overflowing, and then you don't want them too short so that there's like space in between, if that makes sense. Okay, now I'm gonna pour some of that. I need to order more of this. I love this. Okay, We're going to spread that out. We're going to grab our little brush again and smooth that out. And it's very self-leveling, so you just push it around a little bit and it will do what needs to be done. I don't think this brush is good for that, so I'm going to use a bigger brush just to smooth things out, because this jelly is very kind of sticky, and even when I put the alcohol in, sometimes when you use a bigger brush, it works better to kind of spread it in the way you want it to spread. Okay. Not touch it too much, but I want that to go well together. Okay. Hopefully we have enough product there. I think this black is really going to stand out real nice with the red in there. Those little spade guys. And move things along a bit. And remember, I'm trying to push these guys in, deep in there, because they need to be inside the gel, not floating on top of it. And you want to go back and spread that gel right over. See if you can see what I'm talking about, but in real life it's really cool. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna cure this and then I'll be right back after I cure that. Okay, so spread it and then cure it. I'll be right back. Okay, and so here we are. Here we have our theme going here for the Alice. And now, what Alice is not Alice without a little bit of baby blue? So I'm going to use this ice blue here from Savaland. The color is SY15 if you're interested. Put that up there, SY15. And of course this is the first time I'm using this, so of course I'm gonna tell you guys if it's good or not, and you'll see it right now too. So I think I want to do the pinky and the thumb this Alice blue. Look at that. I love it. Okay. It's just like I had imagined it, so that's wonderful. And now we're gonna push that product down, spread it. Oh, so this one spreads. This one is not as like gooey as the jelly one was, so it's nice, a bit nicer to work with, a bit easier to work with, in my opinion. And I absolutely love the color. And for this one, I'm going to use some different hearts, that some little clay-y little hearts that I ordered. I'm going to try those out too. Okay, so here I have my little clay heart. I'm going to drop that in there. Oop. Okay, I'm going to drop one of these in there too. Sure, why not? Let's go. I think they all wanted to get in there. But I don't know if you'll be able to see it though. I hope so. Okay, I'm going to flip this guy over. I'm going to squeeze him in there. See if we can. Let's see if you're going to see it on the other side. Oof. Just barely. But I like that you can barely see it though. It's cute like that too. It kind of gives you something interesting to be like, oh, what's that in there? Okay, so I'm pushing that in. And remember, you still want to cover that up, so I'm grabbing a bigger brush here just to spread it quickly. You want that in there, and you want the product over it. You want the acrygel to be over, not under, so that you want the nail to be touching yeah, see, this spade is too big on this end here. I'm gonna try to work it, but I feel like he's just too big guy. He's a big guy. Okay. Now I might have to go in and add a little bit more from this tip right here because I feel like it's not covering enough. So I added a little bit more, and now I'm going to push it in there. Okay, I'm pushing that in, kind of trying to cover that, and just like embed that in there. Okay, so now that I think I've got it, I'm going to quickly put this over, squeeze it down a bit, not too hard, and then we'll throw it in. In the lamp it goes for about 1 minute 20 seconds. Okay, I'm back. So I cured that, and there we are. We're gonna pop this off real quick. Yay! That is kind of cute. I like that. Okay, now we definitely need to do the thumb. That baby blue. So here we're gonna use, of course I already measured my thumb, and know that this is the size for it. And then grabbing a bigger brush, I'm just kind of fanning that down. Of course, the thumb is going to take a bit more product, so I'm going to go back in with a little bit more here at the tip. And then I'm going to spread it a bit more. There we go. Okay, so we have that spread, and then I do like the black spades in there, so we're going to repeat that. But then I'm going to go in with a white heart this time because I hope it'll show up. And I'm going to push the little black spades in there so that you can see them on the other side. Because if they're just floating, you won't see them on the other end. And yeah, I do see it. I like that. Okay. Now we're going to go back and dip the alcohol again, wipe it down a little bit, and then spread that over so that you are making sure to embed the decorations inside as much as you can. Okay. Now that I've kind of embedded there in, and then I'm going to go in with my thumb. I'm going to place it down. I'm going to clean up this side a little bit here. Okay, now I'm going to stick that in. 120 seconds or 2 minutes, or if your lamp only has 60 seconds, well, obviously you're going to do that twice. Okay guys, there it is. I've cured it, and I'm just going to pop this off. There we go. And there we are. And that is our base of our Alice V-Day set. I'm still going to be doing some stamping on top of this. We're going to do some Alice, a cute little theme, and some bunnies in there. And we'll continue this in a little bit, okay? Alright, thanks guys, and I'll be right back with the other part. Hey guys, welcome back. So I want to keep this video as short as humanly possible, but so I kind of went ahead and all I did here was a stamp. This is a stamp right here. Excuse me. This is the stamping plate I'm telling you about. I ordered this on AliExpress. Of course, I'm going to throw the link in for you guys if you guys are interested. This is a great little stamping plate that I used, and I'm also using the stamping gels, and I think that I mentioned these in a video that I have specifically for stamping and creating your own gem kind of looking things too. So more detail in the stamping on that video, but basically all I did was stamp this. So I put the white on the rabbit, and then I used my little stamper, and this is the one I used right here. Okay, it's got the clear on the other side so you can see what you're doing on that side. Like I said, I go into more detail in that other video. But basically, you just stamp it. What I did actually first is I did a top coat first, and then I stamp, because I feel like it grabs on easier, and if you have anything that you want to clean up around the sides, it wipes off easier too. And then again, after that, another top coat just to seal everything in. And then I also wanted to let you guys know, when you guys have any kind of clear, just to make the clear pop out just a little bit more, you can turn around the nail underneath and put the top coat underneath the clear side so that it pops out even more clear on this side. And then I went ahead and added a key gem, and then I added 2 little red rhinestones on the side, and you know, just the rabbit hole key kind of Alice theme. And then I also added the little clay pieces that I was telling you about. I just glued that on, but in order to glue that, I didn't use a specific nail glue, although I do have those, and those are great. But to save time and all, I literally just use a little bit of the clear extension gel. I just dabbed a little, put that on, and then I did a top coat on top of it. So that's kind of like just sitting on top versus inside, because I wanted to have that too, kind of like an extra little detail. And then on this one, I also did kind of like a gradient stamping with the black and red here. And here, I'm going to show you kind of like an idea here real quick. So just stamp it. Oh, well, this one probably needed some fresh stamping product, so let's try to get that in there. So I put that straight onto the plate, and then oh, goodness, where is that black? Let's see, it's on this side. Of course. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry, my other video that I was continuing got cut off, and it didn't even record anything, so I had to delete that part. But anyways, I just want to show you real quick with the striper that I got. This is part of a set I got on Amazon, but a nail striper I used to draw out this heart in the middle, and I wiped this middle side with alcohol to create that space for it. And then I added these little glitters, and I picked some up with a tiny little feathering brush. I grabbed the glitter and I literally just placed it on that black part that that I drew in. Okay. Okay. once you have that, just go ahead and cure that. And then I'm going to leave this video here because really the only other thing I did was I added that gem. And it's really just, I used this clear. I put it on there, on the actual nail, spread it a little bit, added the gem, cured it, and then that was it. And then the other one is just a stamp on this one. It's just a stamp right here on this one right here. And then the pinky, well, the pinky is just the stuff floating in the middle, and then I used the key stamp from the same nail plate for that one. Just kept it simple, and then just a clear top coat for all of it. And that's where I'm gonna end this, okay? Bye guys. Okay guys, I'm back because you know, I decided last minute that I wanted to change up one of my nails. So the only difference is that on this nail, instead of doing the clear with just that, I incorporated these little guys that I found, and I was like, I need to put this in. These cute little cards, these little clay cards that I got the other day, and I remembered, and I was like, oh, let's put that in. So in the clear, I just shoved those little cards in like I showed you how I did on the other one, and instead of just like these little guys, I just added 2 of the cards, and then I added that, and then I cured it. And then I did tell you that, guys, that I was going to show you with the filing. All I do is just keep it in an angle, and I file it down just to clean up the sides. Okay, and same as on this side. Okay, and then if you have any spillage underneath, you go here underneath as well, until you get that comfortable, because I've tried different things. I've tried to put the little nail molds, the paper molds underneath, but it just it messes with the placement of the mold afterwards on top. So I just decided to just keep doing it that way, the way I was showing you, just lightly placing it and then filing underneath if you get any underneath. And I really recommend, if you're going to be doing this at home, to really invest in a nail drill, and this really helps to make things faster and easier. And here I have this drill bit. It's very thin and very fine, and just use that to clean up underneath the nail. And if you don't have that, then it's going to be taking a little bit longer to do it the old-fashioned way with a nail file. Okay, so I just wanted to add that and say happy Valentine's, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful one, and I hope you enjoyed this video and got some good content out of it, something that might have helped you along, or even if it's just for an idea. Okay, thank you guys, have a good one, bye.